All right, here's the flea market haul today, Saturday morning. If I did my math right, I think I spent a total of $42. Start off with this. This was a great deal. I just happened to know that Blentec was a good brand because my wife has one. Spent 10 bucks on this, and it came with an extra Blentec lid that isn't for that, so I could probably get a couple bucks out of that. I have no clue what this is, but that was $1. I have to research that and try to figure that out, but some computer wires in there. NBA game was $2. I don't know, I thought it was worthwhile. DVDs were 2 for $1. This guy actually came with this little Dremel kit and then a plush toy for the dog, 2 for $1. Pack of toys looked pretty good. It has some old Pez dispensers in there, so that was $1. This was on the dollar table. I don't know what it is. We'll have to figure it out, but it seemed pretty good. These are on the dollar table. These are brand new hats. Kind of cool little logo on there for Kecop. Spend your life in your own way. Thought those were a good deal for $1. We'll see how they do. This was on the dollar table. This does not belong on the dollar table. This is a chainsaw chain, 16 inches. I'm not familiar with the HIPAA brand, but for $1, you can't go wrong. This was also on the dollar table. It looks like card sleeves. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but they seem like an odd size, so I'm gonna have to look at that. Probably keep this, try to figure it out, but that was $1. Thought this was a pretty cool little British passport book. $1 for that. This is on the dollar table. They sell pretty good, so see how that does. iPhone charger for $1, pretty good. Golf glove. I'm not very familiar with these, but it was on the dollar table, and it looks new, but maybe needs to get cleaned up a little bit. I was a little confused because it's a single glove. I'm not familiar with it, but I guess that's the thing, or maybe I just do it for discount. This bag was in the dollar table. It's Field Co, which is pretty nice. And then I'm not familiar with Samuel 1855. We'll have to see what that is. It did have some stains on it, so I'm gonna have to see if I can get those out and wash that. But really nice looking bag. I might just keep that for shopping around. And then the last thing, it's actually the first thing, was this grabber. And that was just laid in the parking lot when I got there, right next to where I parked my car. And I was like, hey, I could use one of them. So probably keep that at the house. It needs to get cleaned up a little bit, but it seems to be working. And a little stuck there. Oh, and then I had a key made. There's a guy there that does engraving and makes car keys, and he charged me 15 bucks to get my wife's car key made. Need to find a spot to do my car. He doesn't do BMW, but I'd like to get a copy of mine too. So altogether, 42 bucks, not too bad. The biggest thing in there is the key for 15, and I'm going to keep that for myself. So